Hi everyone, this is Anaitic the Shoujo Nut, and I am here today with much excitement and contemplation on the latest topic for you guys. So, you're probably wondering why I am uploading a video on a character who we do know the voice of, but has no moveset or face or anything other than that Ayato is Ayaka's big pro. Well, the reason is because I am so confident that this video will age well that, well, I am willing to discuss this topic super early on. And also, well, as a tall Ikemen collector, I am extremely hyped about this character. And I can't contain myself, so whoopie-doo! So here's a super duper early speculation video. Enjoy! First, it doesn't take much brain power to figure out that Ayato will be an upcoming 5-star in Genshin Impact, and he will be of the Hydro element. So there is a lot of evidence pointing in this direction, such as the dual banners in the Kamasato household depicting Cryo on one side and Hydro on the other side for the two siblings. Regardless, the rest of the video is working on the assumption that he is indeed a 5-star character and that he is of the Hydro element. So now for the juicy part. Why do you think I think Ayato is a must pull? I'll tell you. So first of all, it wouldn't be unreasonable or even a travesty to say that a good majority of the limited male characters in this game we have are extremely well done. For some reason, Miho seems to put a lot of time and effort into building the kits of the male characters. I mean, look at Tatalia for example. No one is even close to how fluid and unique his kit is. And you can tell that MiHoYo team is super proud of it. And they did such a good job in his characterization as well as his kit. Then you look at the newest addition in Ito, which I don't have by the way, where they did wonders with his multipliers, give him all the support he can have, both in the story and gameplay wise. And they even went all out on his personality, on his voice lines, everything. It's, you know why? It's because MiHoYo knows in a game like Genshin Impact, if they are going to sell them men, they need to really sell them men. So you can't just be like, oh, Ayato has a big dick, let's prove him. No, 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 it doesn't work that way. Just look at Ito and his abs, for example. Yeah, his abs, not his arms. He did well, selling as much as Eula when she first came out. But he's actually very much short when it comes to Raiden's sale. Okay, between you and me, let's be honest here. Ito is a better character than Raiden Shogun. Let me explain. No offense to any fans out there of hers, but as someone like myself who has a writer background, her writing and her characterization doesn't even hold a candle to Ito's. But I digress. And oh my god, let's not even compare to his sales when Yae Miko comes out. His sales won't even touch hers. Yae Miko can literally stand and do nothing, and her sales will trump his sales every day. Just remember, you hear it here, folks. Anyways, I'm getting off track. The point is, I can count on Ayato to be good meta-wise, because there's no way he can be trash because MiHoYo just treats the male characters so much better. I mean, look at it this way. To this day, early characters such as Zhongli, Bennett, and Xingqiu are still at the top of the top. Let's not even look at Kazuha, who is a newer male character and he's everyone's favorite boy. Even my man, Tatalia, still has his own role and his own team in Genshin Impact. Now speaking of the war-hungry Harbinger, this leads up to my very next point of Ayato being of the Hydro element and why he is a must pull. What I noticed with MiHoYo is that they will almost always release a character before that character gets either power crept or replaced. And even though I don't personally agree with that, it's a great marketing strategy. You want to sell an old version of an iPhone before a new one comes out, right? Or else those older versions will never sell. Anyways, this is why I don't think it's an accident that a character like Rosaria suddenly appeared on the Eula and Albedo rerun banners not too long before Shenhe was dropped. You are probably seeing where I'm going with this. I don't think Tartalia's second rerun came out of nowhere by accident. I don't think Miho just suddenly dropped his banner for no reason. I am thinking Ayato will either straight out power creep my favorite boy, or is a side grade to him. So basically, they can be on opposites team and do similar things. But you know what? That's fine, because Tartaglia might be one of the most useful enablers in the entire game, and it's not by accident. Hydro as an element is just so damn useful. Sure, when it comes to, I don't know, straight out war damage, Cryo and Pyro are at the very top. That's not even debatable. But so many reactions depend on Hydro to work. You want to freeze? Hydro. You want to vaporize? Hydro. Heck, if you even want to electrocharge, Hydro. And let's be real, let's not kid ourselves. When Dendro's coming out, it's probably going to kick major ass with Hydro. Hydro is such an amazing support element that I don't even care what role Ayato does. If he can support, he can be another Shoujo. If he can enable, he's another Tartaglia or Kokomi. I love Kokomi, and even though I lost my 50-50 for her, I knew that eventually she would get her own place in meta. Why? Because she's Hydro. Just by being Hydro, Ayato has so much potential and advantages over other characters. It makes it that I don't even care what weapon he uses as long as he can apply Hydro and not freeze himself like poor old Barbara. This hot man will find a place in my team somewhere, and I can imagine him being the case for 90% of the fan base. On top of everything I have said so far, because Ayato is a 5-star character, he has even less competition within his own element. I know for a fact that not everyone has a Kokomi or a Tartaglia because the banners were just not that top selling. Now there's Mona, but she's up to chance, and I myself don't have a Mona. Let's see, for 4-star characters, I mean, everyone has a Shoujo, I think, by now, but does everyone have a sack sword? Barbara gets frozen a lot, but oh my god, she's so useful. Because Ayato has so much less competition, it automatically makes him more useful to your account. Like, just think of DPSs. You want a DPS Pyro? We have so many. You want a DPS Cryo? Well, you have a couple that are top tier. Now, if MiHoYo is smart, Ayato will be a DPS Hydro. You know why? Actually, because we don't really have one. Natalia is not a DPS. And Kokomi, let's be real here, she's a driver. She's a vehicle. Maybe a sub DPS, not a DPS. So, just by making Ayato a DPS Hydro, please to God, Ayato is the only one of his kind. And he would be irreplaceable the moment he is released. Sure, there might be a future character that can replace him or compete with him, but who thinks that far in the future? Not me. On top of all that, let's keep going on this train. Even though the Hydro resonance is so terrible, imagine a team where Ayato is the main DPS with all the other wonderful Hydro supports and enablers in the same comp. The team will never die. And that team would dish out some pretty crazy damage together. More so if, let's say, we throw a Kazuha, a Sucrose, or a Venti in there. Or even just throw in a Pyro character and hope the Pyro character doesn't steal, the attacks. The possibilities are endless. Ayato is in such a good niche place in our game thanks to the scarcity of his element, his gender, as well as his rarity. I mean, everything is in favor of Ayato. I'm telling you right now, even if Ayato doesn't turn out to be top tier meta, he would definitely add value to your account in some way. And for that reason, I will be saving for Ayato. I will be skipping Miko, and I can't wait to see what he looks like. I mean, the day that all of us get to see what he looks like, expect another video from me on Ayato. Just because, this is a topic that I am kind of enamored with at the moment. Anyways, with the end of this musing right around the corner, if you have not subscribed already, please like, subscribe, and comment below. I always love to hear suggestions and feedback from you guys. After all, what is the point of reflecting if, those thoughts are left to dust in the back of one's mind? I am also thinking of streaming on Twitch if I can reach like 30 followers. So if you guys can be a sweetheart and throw me a follow there, I would appreciate it. And with that, I huggle you next time.